Welcome to Rather Be Rotting, where two sisters who should really be doing something more productive dissect all things reality, TV, and pop culture chaos because no matter what's going on in life, we would always rather be rotting.
Hello.
Hi, Will.
How was your Halloween?
It was quiet. I watched the Dodger game. That was what was important in my life. And actually, that was not quiet. That was bananas.
What happened? I know nothing.
So the Dodgers were winning in the end, but then at like the ninth inning, the Blue Jays, like they had at least two on. I can't remember off the top of my head. I didn't know you were going to quiz me. And so it was just like really, really dangerous territory because then somebody like I think they had two on or maybe even two on. And Clement, this guy on the Blue Jays, hit it and like Kike Hernandez caught it. It went straight into his hand and he like fielded it so fast and he threw it to first base to get like it was just amazing fielding, like the throwing to get everyone out. Like I'm not a baseball expert, obviously you can tell, but man, it was just the fielding in this World Series to me, as an like I said, a non-expert has been so phenomenal. It's just been so fun to watch.
Well, I'm very happy for you.
And I told my boyfriend last night that whatever happens tonight in game 7, it's been a fun ride. And the Dodgers have won, at least 2 World Series in my time in LA. So I can't be greedy, but it'd be really nice to get a trifecta. How was your Halloween? What were you?
I ended up being a disco ball.
Love. How did you accomplish it?
I really just put a piece of mirror ball fabric around my midsection. And my husband was like a disco dude.
That's awesome. Did he get a lot of compliments? I thought he looked great.
We didn't get any compliments from anybody.
It's funny because last night I asked you, did everyone like your costume? And you said yes.
Well, I just assume they do unless they tell me otherwise,
Well, no one's going to say they don't like it.
Then what's wrong with me assuming everybody liked it?
I mean,
what does it harm?
Don't feel bad because last weekend, no one knew who we were when we were the hunting wives.
Which is crazy to me because it was very obvious from where I sat.
Yeah, I mean, if you're wearing like a dress and holding a rifle, they were inflatable because we don't believe in real guns.
Obviously.
I mean, yeah, even if you don't watch the show, like to have it not even permeate your consciousness.
I just think that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what was wrong with those people, but anyway, what's new in my life, not that you asked, is I want a dog.
Yeah, this is I'm not really sure how I feel about this development because you're not really a dog person.
I'm not a dog person, but I stumbled across the most incredible dog. His name is Jeff, and he's little and brown, and he has a face that just you would walk in front of a bus for.
He's a cockapoo.
He's a cockapoo, I think, yeah. And he's a great walker, and he puts himself to bed, and he patiently waits for you to get up in the morning. He's 8 years old, and I think about him every day, Lil. I'm not kidding.
So have you reached out?
No, because I don't know because we have a dog, as you know. And
yeah, but she's not getting any younger.
I know. She might be. Never mind. I don't want to say something we're gonna have to edit out. But so I don't know, like having 2 dogs to have to like take on trips or look for someone to watch is a lot, and as you know, or I know, vet bills for older animals that are sick can be very expensive. Like, am I ready, in 2 or 3 years, God forbid anything happened to poor Jeff, to shell out $15,000 more for a dog that might not make it?
I mean, Millie's already 8, and so I think about it too.
And as my boyfriend tells me every day when I bring him up, because I do, he's probably adopted by now because he was so cute.
Well, if you at least reach out and he is adopted, you'll know you can stop thinking about him.
That's true. That's true. I can't imagine. I mean, it's been a week since I first laid eyes on him. I can't imagine he wouldn't be. Because it's just weird because you're right, I'm not a dog person and I can't even bring myself to get another cat. But something about this dog, he like looked right into my eyes. I showed you the picture.
He was cute, but I too am not really a dog person, so it didn't win me over.
He didn't do much for you.
Cute dog. I would play with that dog. I'd pet that dog, but I always want to pet a dog. Here's the thing. I like dogs quite a bit. I want to pet your dog. I don't mind your dog, wanting to hang out with me. I don't mind a dog in the bed if I'm dog sitting. I don't want to put in the work of owning one.
And that is exactly how I feel about babies and children. I like children. I want to hold your child. I don't mind your child sleeping in my bed if I'm babysitting it, but I don't want to be responsible for owning one.
Well, there it is.
I mean, if you can, you're committing to a child.
You get the dog and I'll have a baby.
I complain enough about the dog that we have, but that wasn't my dog. Like Jeff would be my dog.
Yeah, you didn't pick Pepper out.
I didn't pick that dog. I didn't
She
pick
didn't look into your eye. I think even to this day, she hasn't looked into your eyes and won you over.
Though she may try. Okay, we can't talk about Jeff this whole time.
Well, it's funny because we've also looked into cockapoos because my husband does really want a dog. And it's a commonly desired dog.
So it's weird that there's a whole rescue organization dedicated to them.
You know, a lot of those are scams. Like, do you still have to pay for Jeff?
Jeff was only like maybe $90 for the adoption fee or something.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe a little more. Oh, can I say one more thing about Jeff? That the next day after I fell in love with him, I was driving to work, and guess who I saw on the sidewalk? A dog that looked just like Jeff, even like the green collar from the picture.
I think you should just reach out and see if he's been adopted, so you know you can move on. Because
like sometimes it's like, yes, you can say all the logical things of why you shouldn't, but like also you should go with your heart.
YOLO. And in my mind, like if he's been adopted, you can move on. If he hasn't, perhaps it's a sign that you need to adopt him.
Yeah. Honestly, by the time this episode posts, I mean, the Dodgers could have won the World Series, and I might have a dog.
You could.
Because I'm guessing we won't post this till tomorrow. Anyway, should we get into anything? Do you have anything else? Any updates about your life other than, you're pretty pregnant?
Nope. Nobody else. Nobody I recognize nobody cares about that. And that's all that's going on here. So we can just jump into the show.
I love that. And you know what? I need to recognize it too, because if it were anyone else, I would not care. But I only care because it's you. I need every detail.
I could sit here and talk about how large I feel and how much he moves and all that shit, but like nobody cares. So
except for me, but we'll take that off the mic.
What we do care about is what you're fresh off of.
Minutes off of.
I'm also fresh off. We watched it last night.
Salt Lake. Literally, I came straight from from my couch to the mic.
I think it's kind of crazy that it's so long to get to wherever.
That's true. 15 hours. They had to take 2 planes.
Ugh, brutal.
But it looked to be worth it from what I can see.
Canawan.
I've never heard of that.
Canawan. And I noticed when they got there, they were in different outfits. So at some point along the way, they changed.
Yeah, probably went before they boarded the second flight.
Yeah. The yacht looked really nice. I, for one, have never been on a yacht.
Yeah, because we're poor.
It's unfortunate because I see one on TV and I'm like, I mean, obviously that's the life I should be living. I'm not sure why it hasn't happened yet.
The whole time. Where does the camera crew sleep on those yachts?
Probably where the below deck crew sleeps.
So it was just Salt Lake's camera crew instead of below decks, or did they borrow below decks?
I don't know. It's a great question for Bravo. And I don't watch Below Deck, so
me neither, but I've seen episodes for sure.
Yeah, here and there.
And I do enjoy every episode I watch. I just can't take it on.
Do you think that Captain Jason is attractive?
Is the sky blue? I mean, do you not? Is that a question?
No, I do.
Are people asking this?
I guess I just was like, he's attractive, but I wouldn't like I guess I don't understand the fuss as much.
I think if you were there, you would. Like, remember when you saw Tom
Schwartz
for the first time?
Yeah.
And you had feelings that you were not prepared for.
Yeah, that was very unexpected. Okay, just curious, because like watching Brittany. So Brittany is flirting on this experience. I turned to my husband and I said, is this good flirting? She good at this? And because she was laying it on thick with like multiple men.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, it's pretty good. And so I was like, okay, well, I guess I got to hand it to her.
I mean, does the crew get to hook up with girls? Because there must be hot girls all the time. There was another, is it a deckhand? I don't want to say the wrong. There was another crew member who was also very hot.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she was flirting with him as well. It's like, does that guy get laid every single week when
I don't know what the rules are.
There's just got to be rules against that. Maritime
Perhaps if
law.
we
Maritime law against hooking up with
perhaps if
passengers.
we watched Below Deck, we would have the answer to that question.
Oh, 100% we would. My guess is they're not allowed.
Brittany brought with her a Build-A-Bear unicorn that
Oh.
when she presses the foot says goodnight, you are loved in Jared Osmond's voice.
Which I thought it was weird that it didn't say goodnight, baby, I love you. It says
Yeah.
you are loved.
That
Is not what
that
I would
stuck
want to
out
hear
me
from
as
my
well.
man. I would not want to hear that from my man.
That stuck out to me as well.
Yeah, very deliberate.
How old is this woman?
She's got to be 40 something.
She might be in her 50s.
No. Pause. What's her last name?
Bateman.
When I Google her, it says Brittany Bateman, American actress and singer.
Sure. Is she 50? 51? Your jaw is on the floor. 52. 53. Oh my, she's 54.
She's motherfucking 54. That is shocking. And you know what? That's a testament to her that I'm not shocked.
I gotta say, she looks great.
I would have guessed 44.
The woman is bananas.
But you know what? She was making sense when she was calling Meredith bananas. I gotta say.
I agree, but I'm sorry. I'm still hung up on the unicorn. There's no reason why a 54-year-old woman should have that sort of stuffed animal.
That's true. Oh my God. She's like 6 years from 60 and she's bringing a toy unicorn that says you are loved. But we do know the fate of the unicorn already. They gave that away. The unicorn.
We do. I loved the opening edit. So good.
And I don't even think we needed that to know that unicorn was going to end up in those salty waters.
The unicorn was going to get it. So I feel really bad for Angie.
Can we go back? You skipped over Bronwyn's costume.
I'm just going housewife by housewife.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that's what we were doing.
I'm trying to get the less important stuff out of the way first.
Okay, well, I thought Angie being sick was very important.
You did?
It was a big part of the episode. I felt so horrible.
I felt bad for her too. I don't experience seasickness, but I just can imagine that it looks like, and there's nowhere for her to go. She's on the boat the whole time. So how does it even get better?
It's horrible. As someone who gets seasick, horrible.
Would you leave the boat early?
No, I think I would trust the crew and what they told me to do. Like they were putting ice around her legs, which was something, they see this all the time. So they said that she's going to get her sea legs. I hope she does, even though in the next episode, scenes for the next episode, I still didn't see her.
Watching her vomit was upsetting. I thought it was really sweet of Mary to take her dinner at Angie's bedside.
I did too. I wonder if they even had a TV to watch. They just looked so bored.
Well, Angie did not look bored. She looked unwell.
She did.
She looked like she was trying to sleep, I think.
So I didn't know on those big giant yachts you still get seasick. I didn't know they rocked so much.
I said the same thing last night.
I just imagined it because when you're on a ferry, it doesn't rock.
No. I guess ever so slightly it does.
And I mean, was she medicated? Like, was she just like, guzzling Dramamine or Bonine?
Can they get her some?
She must have thought of that.
I don't know.
Prayers up for Angie.
Prayers up for Angie. We didn't really get a whole lot of Mary other than her being a down-ass bitch at her side.
Mm-hmm.
Bronwyn's costume.
Finally.
Half fashion, half costume.
A life preserver dress. When I first saw her coming in that boat and she had those like handles on her shoulders, I was like, what are we in for? And I
thought she had a life vest on.
No, I knew it was her outfit. And she had like the thing around her was not was part of the dress, the life raft around her waist, and she even had the hat. I gotta say, I think it takes incredible balls to wear a costume like that when you know that you are in the hot seat. Like she knows she's walking into the lion's den and she says, look at me.
What do you make of all the legal shit?
Well, her getting evicted from her apartment 20 years ago when she was 19 and knocked up. That is a nothing burger to me, obviously.
Same.
The other allegations, we don't even know what we're talking about because the case is sealed. We know that the word identity theft is in there. We know grand theft. We know fraud are all words that are associated with this case. But she says there's no mugshot. She wasn't charged.
All of which is true. Otherwise, we would have it.
But was she charged? I mean, she cooperated with authorities. And is that why the case is sealed? It had something to do with her old job where she worked.
I bet she was part of an investigation for some, like a CEO, perhaps.
So she didn't do anything. Do you think she participated? Because remember how Stuart turned on Jen Shaw? Could
Yeah,
this be, could
it's
Bronwyn be the
possible.
Stuart in this situation?
It's possible. It's possible.
And is that now sealed? Like, if we wanted to find information about Stu now, like maybe that's sealed too.
Probably. I don't
Like
really know.
if we had been like interested in Bronwyn when this originally happened, maybe we would have been able to get more info. I don't know.
I don't either.
So I don't know what to make of it. It's too hard to say anything because the case is sealed, which is just so boring.
It is boring.
Can I just also say, side note, Meredith, I thought she looked really attractive in this episode. She was hot.
I had the same exact thought.
Stop!
Meredith looks so good.
Like when she was wearing no makeup and she had that denim top and the
denim.
hat on.
Yes, I was like, she looks so good. When she was standing there talking to Lisa while Lisa was on the bed, I was like,
very
damn.
casual in that silly sailor's hat and that denim
Meredith
outfit.
hot. Yeah.
Meredith, she looked so hot. I couldn't think about anything else.
I know. I had the same thought.
And I don't always think that about her. I often don't think about her that much at all.
There have been several moments when she wears certain colors that I have thought, oh my God, Meredith looks amazing. Like there was a moment in season 1 or 2 really early on. I feel like I went on about this, but you for a while, she was wearing a shade of pink. And I was like, God, she looks so good in that pink. I was just like going on and on about it.
Or was it purple?
That was Luann.
Oh yeah, it was Luann.
Luann wore a purple in a confessional that I was like, that is her color.
Damn. So are her colors denim and sailor hat colors?
Shade of blue and that whatever that pink was.
And in her confessional also, where she has like the ponytail and the silver blazer. I thought she looked
what color season she is.
I like a lot of their confessional looks. That green dress on Whitney, I can't get over it.
So good.
The green dress on Heather, I can't get over it. Bronwyn in that jewel encrusted. I know I talked about it last time, but
yeah, bejeweled. So the question at large is, do we feel Lisa is the leak?
I mean, they have clear examples of her digging, asking people.
I think it's just like her reaction when not even accused. You might as well just say you did it.
I mean, and we had another situation of accusations on Orange County with a completely different reaction, and they thought that reaction indicated guilt.
Both reactions indicated guilt.
So what's the reaction that doesn't indicate guilt? Because in Orange County, Gretchen was calm, cool, and collected, and everyone thought that meant she was guilty.
The problem with Lisa is that nobody accused her of anything.
Maybe and she was just trying to get ahead of it.
Well, it looks fishy.
They obviously were going to.
If I hadn't done anything and somebody was like, well, somebody here did it, I'd be like, who?
I don't know. I think she was just trying to get ahead of it because she saw the writing on the wall. And she said, why am I responsible for what people put on the internet?
I don't know. I just think
that she put on the internet.
I do.
I think that her digging is more surface level. Like, I'm going to ask this person at the party everything she knows about these people. You know, I'm going to call her jeweler.
And she does have 6 lawyers.
Yeah, they're not helping her because she's involved in like 4 lawsuits. I don't think she has the brains to dig into like legal issues.
What did you think of Heather saying to her face, I think you did it?
I want to know what you think, because aren't you the one who said she was like up Lisa's ass?
I'm trying to understand her motivation, because if she really wants to be a good friend to Lisa, that wasn't the move. So to me, I'm like, she might just be trying to further the plot, because even if you are really, so like if her motivation was to be a really good friend to Lisa, she pulls her aside off camera and says, listen, dude, this is looking fishy as hell. Like, what's going on? Are you the leak? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, but she knows that she has a job to do. She would never do it off camera. That her loyalty is to the show, as all of their loyalty should be.
So there it is. So it's like, to sit there and be like, I'm doing this because I'm your friend and I want to be honest with you, is a lie. You're doing this because that's how you actually feel. And it's probably true.
Of course that's how she feels. She didn't deny that.
But you're doing it for the job.
Yeah, which is fine.
Lord's work. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciated it. And it proves that she's not that far up Lisa's ass. Like, she was able to get her head out in a reasonable manner.
I was surprised. And I thought it was funny when she went down to tell Angie and Mary what was going on. Even Mary's reaction of like, we all feel this way. I was like, I'd love to see Mary say that to Lisa.
I'm sure she would.
I know. I just want to witness it.
I have a question about Bronwyn. Remember they flashed back to some scene with her and Brittany where Brittany was talking shit about everyone? And Bronwyn was recounting all the shit that Brittany told her about everyone, like Meredith with the seizures.
Yes.
How did Bronwyn remember that whole conversation? Did producers help her?
It's possible, or maybe she just has a steel trap.
I wouldn't obviously be able to do that. And then also like why they delivered their desserts in the middle of it all, and then the head chef came out to like, I don't know,
Typically,
to
the
garner
head chef,
praise.
I think, comes out to garner praise. Yeah.
But like they should have known that he should have known he wasn't going to get it, and they should have known that like they shouldn't serve the desserts. I think that was just like for comedic flair.
They had to get more crossover happening.
Yeah. And it was funny. I did chuckle.
I feel like we didn't get enough of the Brittany Meredith seizure situation. How did you feel about that?
I thought it was fine. I mean, we got Meredith being classic Meredith. How dare you? Seizures are very serious. And my son had one.
Do you think that this will continue throughout the rest of the season?
Sure. Yeah. Meredith loves to bring shit up that's like 3 weeks old. Remember when you said I had seizures?
Yeah.
And we did get a flashback of her saying, you know, I'm disgusted I had you in my home.
Such a classic.
Yeah, other than that, the yacht looked amazing. Them playing in the water. I mean, what I wouldn't give.
So I noticed on the previews for next episode that Lisa is still in a bikini with them. So clearly she doesn't leave.
No, she's got a job to do. As we've said, they all have a job to do here.
Yeah.
And
I love when she calls John and he's just like, don't be sad.
That's what my boyfriend would do.
Literally, he would do exactly that.
Would your boyfriend, I feel like, would be like, explain what happened.
My husband.
Oh yeah, I forget.
Yeah, he'd probably be like, just come home. Quit the show.
No,
he'd be like, don't be on the show.
That is not a good husband. He needs you to earn that coin.
So Orange County is over till the reunion.
I thought this was like the first good episode of the season, and it was the last.
I'm wondering, you know, I'm done with Gretchen and Tamra. Get rid of them both.
They got rid of Tamra before.
I know. I think they need to do it again because, like, one, I was pleased with how horrified all of the women were. Like, yeah. I thought a lot of them were a lot more MAGA than that. So, like, that was
This is about the bad posts that Gretchen allegedly liked that were anti-LGBTQ plus.
Which I do think she did.
And I do think that you think she did it?
Yeah. Because the thing is, like, her defense was like, sometimes I just scroll and like things and I don't even know. And it's like, well, you follow them, they're in your feed. That kind of shit would never be in my feed.
But she had a drag queen at her Tupperware party.
Big whoop. That does not an ally make.
I don't want to believe that about her. And at the end, she really seemed like, Heather, you know me. You know me. Like, she would never think anything about Heather's children. I know she's religious. I mean, I'm not trying to take her side. The problem is she's never going to be able to prove it. Like, how can you prove it? But I guess at the reunion, she says she spent thousands of dollars to do cyber analysis.
So we'll see.
So yeah, I think we just have to put a pin in that one. But
yeah, the fact that Tamra sat on it for a year is so calculated.
So my thoughts exactly. She knew exactly what she was doing, saving that till the end.
Setting Gina up to do it.
The layup.
Get fucked. Like, get rid of her.
And she said at the very end of the episode, she gave herself away because she's like, now you guys see what I was talking about this whole time.
Literally.
Yeah, this was like her conclusion, like to the essay, you know, like, and in summary,
yeah,
nail in the coffin by Gretchen.
Done with her.
I think she's been this calculated for most of the show.
She has. I think I'm just tired of it now.
Yeah, because she easily could have brought this up at any other point, and I do think they need to address that.
I hope they do. I'm sure they will.
And Gretchen, I mean, like they said, you're not defending yourself enough. She said, I'm just now seeing this information. Like, she was processing it. I don't know. I want to believe she didn't do it, but I really don't know.
I just think I've just heard that she's like super MAGA, so it tracks.
Yeah, if that's true, which also makes me sad because you can't. Yeah, I mean, how can you be MAGA and support the LGBTQ plus community?
You can't.
Those two don't go together.
No. So anybody who is MAGA that says, but I support that community, you literally don't. You actually don't.
Elsewhere. And Heather, did you see Heather whipped out her glasses in the middle of the table to read those? I was like, oh shit, she means business.
Serious.
Elsewhere in the episode, we had some lighter things too, since we're not going to solve any of that homophobic posts today. We're not going to solve this today.
Nope.
Some of the ladies went on a swing really high up. The other ladies took mushrooms and went in a maze.
I would do the swing.
I would not want to do either of them, honestly.
Oh,
The
okay.
maze looks scary as fuck on mushrooms.
Yeah.
Like
No,
that's
it's
the
not
last.
pretty.
At first, I thought it might be fun, but and Shannon hearing the Real Housewives music and them playing
Dead.
the Real Housewives music, that was a great moment.
I
Dun,
don't
dun, 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 dun.
I don't care for a maze. I don't like to not be able to get out of things easily.
Yeah, I mean, we had trouble in a maze, a couple weeks ago
Yep.
in New
Not
Jersey, a
for
corn
me.
maze.
Not for me.
Didn't help that we were inebriated, but even you
Not
sober
me
couldn't get us out. So yeah,
in
I
the
wouldn't
dark
wouldn't want
of
to be with
night.
you.
No.
We had Tamara and Gretchen signing a friendship contract that literally
Was
an hour later, Tamara's like, "Yeah, I signed this friendship contract with her, but I just like don't think she's a good person." So that was just like a waste of Chat GPT's time.
We had Heather spreading her dad's ashes. I thought that was really nice.
Were they allowed? Is that something that you need a permit for?
No, it's not Disneyland. It's just the water.
I think you need a permit to spread them in the ocean in the US.
I don't know. Maybe the rules are a lot loosey-goosey in Europe.
But you have to admit it's crazy that the pregame to spreading her father's ashes was doing mushrooms.
I liked it.
I mean, I feel like if I don't, never mind.
You were gonna say if it was our dad, that's the way he would want it.
I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to go down that road. You know I don't
It
like to
is
go
though.
there.
But it is though.
I don't like to go there.
You
Anyway,
would want nothing
what did
less.
you think about the biscuits, can of biscuits comment that they
I
told?
just thought I think it's mean, but also really funny.
I mean, she should be able to laugh at herself because anyone who's worn Spanx knows that that's like what it is.
I agree. I'm like,
And
I get that your feelings can be hurt, but also it's funny. Just laugh.
yeah, wearing Spanx makes anyone like a can of biscuits ready to bust.
I wore my husband's shirt to work on Halloween to dress up as my boss, and as a pregnant woman, looked like a busted can of biscuits in that shirt. And it's the truth, and it's funny.
But she's not pregnant, so it might be more painful. But it's like they're just joking. Like when she's meeting a man, it's like false. Like me, if I said like, "Oh, I don't wear a push-up bra," because it's false
Lies.
advertising. What else? I love Gina's style. I love everything Gina wears.
She looked pretty good.
She has the best style in her reunion dress.
She looks good.
Holy shit.
She looks the best.
Of anyone I've seen at a reunion in a long time.
Yeah.
And then she
the
was
rest
also
of them are mediocre.
I don't even remember them, but I thought it was weird that they were all dressed like it was Valentine's Day.
Maybe it is.
Did you see pictures of Gina and Chriselle on Watch What Happens Live?
I did not.
Oh my God, look it up. Gina had this black sparkly dress, and Chriselle had this light blue dress with these like shoulders and this jeweled neckline and ponytail. Chriselle, the best she's ever looked. Stunning.
Wow. Okay.
Heather and Terry, we found out, sold their Beverly Hills house at a $5.8 million loss.
It won't hurt them.
How does a plastic surgeon have enough money that they lose $5.8 million and it doesn't hurt them?
Because not only is he a plastic surgeon, he's a plastic surgeon with a show.
I still don't understand. Even with their shows, $5.8 million.
Mm-hmm.
But she must have inherited money too, right?
Maybe.
Because like her parents were obviously rich. Look at where they lived in Amsterdam.
Yeah, probably.
I also was upset that they left all that crab on the table at the end.
Oh my God.
I'm sure you were too.
Of course I was. So upsetting.
And my last question of the episode was, is Jen's son okay?
What do you mean?
In the notes at the end of the episode, it said he passed out at his like military graduation.
Oh.
And they showed a picture of him in his military outfit and the whole family in the hospital with thumbs up. This is the second time he's passed out.
I think he's not. I don't think he should be in the military. That should disqualify you right away.
But like, I think he needs further testing.
Well, I assume he's getting it.
Prayers up for her son. And
Prayers
for
up
Angie.
for Dawson.
Look at my water cup.
Yeah, it's Dodgers.
It's not just any Dodger, it's Freddie Freeman.
I don't know who that is.
He is the one who hit the home run that ended the like 18-inning game.
Oh, good job.
He's great. We love
Okay.
him. What
So,
else?
I have to be honest with you here.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember Potomac so much that I'm not sure I watched it.
Okay. They were on a boat.
I didn't watch it. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, then I guess
I forgot. I don't know. I thought I had watched it, but I guess I didn't. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
I'm not gonna lie to you, the episode was a nothing burger.
Okay.
There was one good part, and you don't care about spoilers, so I will tell you that Giselle planned this trip also on a yacht or a boat, And Giselle wrote everyone like a sweet card that was like, "Hi, I'm so happy to be with you on this trip and reconnect." Like personalized notes to everyone. And the production made it a note to show everyone's bathrobe with their name stitched on it. Everyone got like a little makeup case with like their initial on it. Stacy got a bathrobe with no name stitched on it. Her makeup case had no initial on it, and it was just a blank piece of paper. No, no. It was so funny. I'm like, finally, this is
Why?
funny because Giselle doesn't know who she is, and she didn't feel comfortable writing her a note when she doesn't know who she really is. And Stacey's like, "You don't know my name?" And Giselle said, "Well, it was more symbolic, really."
I do love Giselle.
She went out of her way to not acknowledge Stacey, and I thought that was so brilliant and shady.
That's hilarious.
That was awesome. And there was one more awesome moment when the ladies brought up the fact that, and I will say, last week I was like, I need to know more about this Angel character. She's new. So I went to her Instagram and imagine my surprise when there was a different woman going as Angel. So I was like, this is not Angel, and again, so then cut to this week on the show, and the women are talking about how her pictures on her Instagram are not her. And she's
Oh
like,
my
so
God.
they confront her about it. I mean, obviously, it's not just about how they're edited beyond recognition.
Yeah.
So they confront her about it, and they're like, Angel girl, that's not you. That's not you. And she's like, it is me. It is me. They're not edited. They're not edited. The pictures are insane. Like, she's not recognizable. I encourage you to look it up after this.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
And they were all like, yeah, we edit too. We add filters. We add filters.
And she
She's
was
like,
just not gonna.
this is not a filter. And I thought the same thing going through her Instagram. I was like, what? Did she put a different face on her face? Like, it was not her. It was crazy.
Wow.
So that was really, I was glad that they brought that up because I had been thinking it too.
And clearly she hasn't done anything about it in all this time.
No, that's shocking that she left them. The pictures she left them. That's
That
a
is
great point,
shocking.
Lil.
Yeah, I know.
Like I could still see them. They're still up.
Damn.
So, I mean, now you don't really need to watch because I just told you the only
I still
two
will.
Or just watch like the last 15 minutes.
I'll watch the whole thing. It's, I watch all of these.
I know, you're loyal.
I'm very loyal.
Do you want to talk about Love is Blind quickly?
Talk about a nothing burger.
Well, we got a baby.
I already knew that. I told you that.
I know, but I didn't believe it.
What I didn't need is to see Patrick and Casey play basketball for 20 minutes.
I fast forwarded that part.
I did too, but it was just like, do they think this low of us?
I thought it was embarrassing that they were like talking about like Patrick taking that ring back. Like, okay, I will take it back. When Netflix bought it, you just look sad.
Truly.
Like just get over it. And then they were like,
it should have been like, who's gonna sell it?
yeah, and he's like, this isn't about the money. Then why do you want that back?
Yeah, it's obviously about nothing but the money because you didn't
even
buy it.
Like that was just pathetic to me.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I do agree it was nothing burger, but I will say Annie's behavior surprised me.
What do you mean?
I just thought she was such a class act and she just like had no ill will towards Nick. It was like a different person. I think maybe she was trying to overcorrect from her behavior during the season.
Probably.
But I just thought she was just like, her answers were so, I don't know, they were almost like, they were just a little too perfect.
I think
and like
she was
everyone, even
out.
When people were coming for Nick, like she was even defending him, which I was surprised about.
Yeah.
Other than that, Joe had to apologize for the way he talked about Nick.
With that god-awful mustache.
Yeah, he should apologize for the mustache.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like a thing that kids are doing now.
Fuck. I hope not.
I can't with Gen Z. It's just like sucks to feel old, Like to not understand Labubu's. Like,
those scare me.
I don't understand them because I'm old.
We are old. You're not in this alone.
Do you know what 6'7" means?
Yeah, it means nothing.
No, but what does it mean really?
Nothing. It's just like a thing the kids say.
But for what? Why do what? Like, how is it used?
Think of any reason in the world.
I don't get it.
I don't think we're meant to.
Damn it.
I know.
All right, should we get into TLC?
So if we think about the other way, if we start with Toe, blame it
Why?
because I don't understand why I'm not getting more Jenny and Submit.
That's true. They're the only ones worth watching. I have to know what happens with their cafe, with the
Why have we
American
not
coffee
gotten a
machine.
cafe update in like a month?
Their cafe in a box the size of my bathroom.
I'm upset that I didn't get them last week at all. Like, what the
Yeah.
hell?
Did we even get them the week before? All we got was poop
Just the
yoga.
poop yoga.
That's a rip.
It is a rip. That's the only couple I give a shit about.
Truly, because otherwise, what do we have? The only things that I remember are the English man taking his girl that gave up the cat to see houses for families.
If she has decided she doesn't want kids, she needs to tell him that. Um, but I agree with her though that they are not even married yet. Why do they need a three? Why aren't they moving to like Manchester or London? Like,
Yeah, she's like, I just thought we live in like a cute little place, like for us. Like,
yeah,
why?
why is he doing all this?
If I were in my 20s, I would never want to live in a house. I mean, I guess I did,
Save your
but
money though.
yeah, yeah.
Or have some experiences in a city. Like, you don't need to. Speaking as someone who's now settled in the suburbs, I'm glad I didn't do it till I was in my 30s.
Yeah, I mean, you did spend a lot of your 20s at mom and dad's house, but
I lived there for 4 years, okay, of my 20s.
okay, that's not too bad. I apologize.
Thank you.
No, I agree. I think that they're on two separate pages completely. Kids aside, even.
Yeah, yeah.
And
then
let's
we
not
had
forget she gave up her cat. Like
temporary,
that's at the base of all of this.
temporarily.
Couldn't do it.
So we also had men on getting drunk at the baptism.
Oh yeah, did anything come of that?
No, but it will next episode. I love a family function blow up.
Fine.
So I'm
So
hoping that that goes well for me.
we're gonna pick up at the baptism next week.
Yeah.
So basically, just the groundwork was laid. She's drinking.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Okay.
Mhm. Yep.
And then the only other thing I remember is the Tasmanian man who eats kangaroo 5 times a day.
His diet upset me.
I looked up kangaroo.
Does it taste like chicken?
No, but I know it's available in supermarkets and restaurants. It's praised for its leanness and high protein content, and it's a traditional food for Indigenous Australians. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know they ate kangaroo there.
I did, and I wanted to try it while I was there, and I just never got my hands on it.
I never was presented with an opportunity when I was there.
Neither was I, and I wanted to be.
Dang. I mean, you probably
I
could
was
have got like
upset.
kangaroo jerky and like the tourist traps, but
Mm.
well, you would have tried it.
Yeah, definitely.
It makes me sad, but they do say that it's like a way that they also like keep the kangaroo population lower,
Yeah, there's plenty of them.
manageable.
They're a plenty.
So I did think that was surprising though, 5 times a day. He seems like he's very attached to his diet, like that guy from Love is Blind UK.
What did you think of his mom?
I think that she's acting normal considering that this woman is like in her late 50s dating her son.
Yeah, but bringing up the finance thing like right in front of her is
That's
annoying.
true.
Don't do that.
I mean, I was glad she did it for my sake, but yeah, that
Also, the whole I'm gonna show up in 5 minutes. I can't with that.
speaking of pop-ins, not that we got any this week, but should we move on to Happily Ever After? Did you have anything else for 90 Day the Other Way?
Are we missing anybody?
Girl, if we're missing anyone, they don't matter.
Okay, that's fair.
It's only an hour long episode.
You're right.
So we didn't get any pop-ins from Brandon and Julia's parents. I mean, Brandon's
Shockingly,
parents.
because they've been back from Europe for 5 months, and you're telling me that Betty hasn't dropped in once?
And we're to believe that she doesn't drop in for the next 7 months of Julia's pregnancy, because in the next episode, isn't she like suddenly 5 to 7 months pregnant and she still hasn't told them?
I think 5.
So we're to believe that they haven't dropped in and noticed that she is carrying a child?
I will say though, like, I don't want to defend Ron and Betty's crazy. I really don't. I really don't. But the fact that they haven't told them, but they're telling friends, cameramen, I think it's wrong.
I see why you think that because they are his parents, but actions have consequences and they need to learn that. Like, this is the consequence of your action. Like, for being the most horrific people, the most nightmare in-laws in existence. I
But I
mean,
don't think
there's going to be a consequence.
But I don't think that that's like, if that was the justification, sure, but I don't think that's it. I think Julia doesn't want to tell them because she's afraid something's going to happen.
Yeah, because she's afraid that they're going to be popping in even more and that they're going to be so overbearing. Why are you eating that when you're pregnant? Like, can you even imagine? Oh, make sure you do this with the baby. Like, oh my God, they're going to be a terror. I would want to leave and never tell them that a kid existed. I could never marry a man with parents like that. I'm sorry. I'd sooner die.
It would be brutal.
So I can see why she doesn't want to tell them because she wants to not have stress in her pregnancy. You must be able to understand that.
I do. So they're having a baby. And then
Next week, so she's 7 weeks pregnant now. Next week, she's going to be 5 months pregnant. So I don't understand the show. Like, how long have they been shooting this? They took a long break. Why?
probably because Karen Guillermo and Tiger Lily and Adnoc got the boot and they said we need more content from the couples we still have.
Oh my God, so they had to go back.
That's my guess.
Because maybe that's why they went back to Matt and Jasmine too, because she was suddenly more pregnant.
Yeah.
Or maybe they always planned it that way. Once they learned they're pregnant, like, oh, we're going to come back and shoot with you.
Well, let's just move on over to them. Speaking of babies. So Jasmine screeched through a water birth.
That was 60 miles away from her house.
That's fucking crazy. Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Also, like, during the whole class that they took, I'm like, this is your third time. None of this is new information. Like, as she's asking the doctor all these questions, I'm like, you've done this before twice.
Yeah, but we don't talk about those kids. We don't talk about Bruno.
Okay, well, I remember.
We're pretending
So,
that this is
I'm
her
like,
first time.
This is idiotic, quite honestly.
Are you going to do a Lamaze class?
I mean, yeah, at some point I need to find a class.
Like, when does that happen?
Add it to the list of things I'm behind on.
You're not getting any smaller.
I know. Thank you.
I did love when Matt was so sincerely holding that model vagina and teaching us all how to stretch our partner's vaginal walls to avoid being left with one giant hole down there.
Listen, the thought of a 4th-degree tear is in fact horrifying.
From your vag to your butthole?
Mm-hmm.
That could really happen.
Mm-hmm.
What's up? Like, what's in that area? What's in the in-between?
You've never taken an anatomy class in your life? A biology class?
I mean, I know.
Just like skin.
I know, but like, I mean, like, what's under the skin? Like, if it tears open, what are we exposing?
Probably some muscle and some tissue, I assume.
Oh, man, that is... Oh.
T to B.
So T to B. So Matt,
V to B.
he was very sincere, like, about that. He genuinely seemed like he was learning and trying to show us at home.
Which is really nice because that does sound horrifying.
And he was like, yeah, he was genuinely interested. And I gotta say, I love those crazy kids. I do. I know that she has 2 kids that she pretends doesn't exist. And I know that's wrong, but she doesn't want us to think about that. And it's working for me.
Okay.
When Matilda was born, it was very sweet.
It was sweet. But again, the whole time in my head, I'm like, this perfect angel, you have 2 others.
That's true. But if you let yourself forget about them...
I can't.
It's like when you know a movie is fiction, but you still buy in. Like, I know that she has 2 kids that she neglects, but since we're not talking about them, like if she didn't have those 2 kids, would you think it was so sweet?
Yeah.
Like, they just seemed so happy. And even Matt seemed happy, even though he didn't want a girl.
What did you think of Gino at the divorce lawyer?
I can barely look at that turd. I can't listen to his voice. Like, I fast forwarded a little bit. I tried to get the gist. I hate him. Yeah. I don't have any other opinion than I hate him.
Yeah, I agree.
I did hear him like saying he's waiting for the market to get bad before he files for divorce.
And his lawyer's like, dude, that's the that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
He's like, I would have filed yesterday.
Yeah, you need to. What the fuck?
Did you have any other thoughts about him other than hate in your heart? Like, I've never hated a human being more other than
a certain orange gentleman.
Correct.
Yeah.
He's right up there.
Same. So Miami sixed them.
Oh, I did not watch them.
Oh, I did. So I'll fill you in.
Okay.
So Lauren and Alexi leave early in the morning after Yara tells Lauren that Libby said that Lauren was talking shit about her outfits, which was Libby just stirring the pot trying to be a housewife. So before they depart, she says bye to Yara and they leave. Then they go looking for Bigfoot, the remaining 4.
Sasquatch.
Sure. Isn't that the same thing?
I don't know, but we're not well versed enough in the lore.
The gentleman who led the expedition was very interesting to me. I did want to hear more about his life and how he got there. I
should have watched.
But really it's just I enjoyed kind of watching Yara and Andre banter a bit because they're both from like Eastern Europe and they kind of seem to have like a sort of similar sense of humor, and I was like, look at those two.
I might have to go back and watch this part.
And
that's so funny.
But right away, like Libby and Andre are like, where are the other 2? And they're like, oh, they left. And Yara's like, yeah, Jovi told them what you said. And so Libby's upset. Like, why would you tell them that? All that shit, whatever. So that was really it for them.
Did they find Sasquatch?
They found some tracks.
Ooh.
You know?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that just didn't seem interesting to me watching them hunt for Sasquatch, but I guess it was more interesting than I would have originally thought.
I was amused.
All right. Last but not least, the twins.
Oh my God. How could I forget?
How could you forget?
How could I forget my favorite part of the episode?
I
watched it on TikTok like 5 times since.
I watched this episode maybe like Wednesday or Thursday, and I swear I've thought about that scene every day since.
It's a shield. Stay away.
Was she talking to a spirit that only she could see in that room? Like, what? Who was she telling to stay away?
We call them the Greebles, and those are what my cat sees when she freaks out. And so I assume Darcy can also see the Greebles.
I was like, she's definitely seeing something that we cannot. So first,
Stacy.
The one twin came in with her hair a rat's nest.
Truly.
The most epic rat's nest I have ever seen. Because she was ravaged the night before, which is...
I didn't need to know it.
I mean, that might have sent the other twin into the possession.
Probably.
Into the fit. The traumatic fit. So then the one twin becomes possessed. And what caused the possession?
They were just discussing the issues with Georgie, and I think she was referring to the shield and the stay away of it all being what she's getting from Georgie.
She's getting a shield from him?
Mm-hmm. That's saying stay away.
How did you interpret that? Are you like a Ghostbuster?
I speak Silva twin, I guess. I don't know.
Oh my God, she sounded like a wounded animal.
It was, and it ended so fast, you know.
It ended
so abrupt,
as quickly as it came.
Yeah.
She was talking to the spirit 1 second, and then the next second,
gone.
Her sister did hold her and rock her until the demon left her body, and I had to wonder. I couldn't help but wonder: would you hold me and rock me until the demon left my body?
I think we all know the answer to that is yes. I've
done worse.
I've been there for you in times.
But you won't let me hug you like in a regular moment, but I guess
if you're possessed.
If I'm seeing spirits.
So seeing them without makeup also, have you heard of handsome Squidward?
No.
Let me go ahead and share my screen really quick just so you can see this. Because that's...
I was going to say, I could look it up.
That's who they look like. This.
Oh, first of all, this is not handsome.
Well, I know, but it's, whatever.
How did this become a thing?
It's an episode. You obviously weren't an avid SpongeBob watcher like I was.
I only know the hits.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like a deep cut to me, but apparently it's not.
It's not. But isn't that so accurate?
Yes. It's because of all the filler in their face.
Their faces are just fucking horrifying. I'm sorry, they are.
I mean, you'd think that their faces would be enough to scare the spirits that were haunting her in that moment away.
You would think that.
Stay away!
Stay away!
Oh, your impressions are so good! I cannot with your impressions. You really should have a TikTok or something.
So then Darcy goes to dinner with Georgie, where he basically said, like, I think we're gonna get a Matt Sharp fake out where he says next week, like, I thought about kids, but I want this life more, but we get left on the cliffhanger of him saying, like, I was thinking about kids and
Yeah.
whatever.
Man, the way that those fits just come and they go, it's never ceases to amaze me.
In the fact that she's like a 50-year-old woman behaving this way.
Again, like it is shocking. Just like Brittany and her unicorn.
They
These
should
women in
meet.
their 50s.
I bet they'd be friends.
They would. But I don't think Brittany talks to people that aren't there. But
So
it wouldn't surprise me.
I think next week is the finale.
Oh, dear Lord, thank Jesus.
But then we'll probably get a 5-part tell-all. So
that will be so messed up of Matt Sharp. Like, remember the last one was like 4 or 5 parts?
Yes, how could I forget? They keep doing this to us.
And I checked this episode because I feel like I have been watching this season forever. It's only been 17 episodes, which is how many seasons of episodes of Orange County there were. I feel like Orange County started yesterday, but I feel like Happily Ever After started 2 years ago.
I do agree.
What's up with that?
I don't know. It's just painful to get through, I guess.
But we did get some genuinely good moments in this episode, I will say. Like, this episode I was more interested in.
Yeah, I was entertained for sure.
So I'll give it that.
Are you caught up on MAFs?
I watched 1 episode.
That's it?
Yes, with my boyfriend. He's going to watch with me. So we're going to be a little slower, but it's exciting to have a show. We used to watch it together. How many episodes are out?
I think like 8.
No way.
Yeah. They release a new crop every Thursday.
They've only aired 2 on Bravo, like cable.
Well, but you have Peacock as well.
We can take ourselves over to Peacock, and maybe we will tonight after the Dodger game.
If you could, that'd be great, because I have a lot of thoughts on this season.
Is it good?
Yes.
I'm so excited. I'm already so excited that there's a mother-daughter duo.
Me
and
too.
There's two sets of oldies.
I love it. Love the revamp.
Me too. So far from 1 episode. I think the first 2 girls I saw get married, gorgeous, stunning.
Yep.
I think that the first one definitely is a love story for our time. I don't know names, but it was the one whose mom is also doing it.
Yes, I don't know.
Those 2 really seem to like really be into each other.
Yeah.
And I do know that someone ends up pregnant, which is exciting.
I know.
So
I also finished Wednesday this morning.
Oh, so good, right?
I liked it quite a bit, yes.
Me too. It was so great for the Halloween season. I'm glad I saved it because the first batch of episodes came out in August.
Oh yeah, I waited till October.
I'm so glad I did.
And then also we finished Only Murders.
Oh, I haven't finished on it yet.
Oh.
I put it on pause because I was watching like Halloween movies. I watched The Craft for the first time.
Oh yeah, you watched some actually scary movies.
We watched Halloween 2, which was atrocious.
Yeah.
Literally unbelievably atrocious. Yeah, so and I've had the baseball games this last week.
Of course.
So I haven't been up on my TV watching, but next week I'll be back on track for sure.
Well, I'll be curious for your thoughts on all the above.
Hopefully I'll be able to report back about MAFs.
And next week I'll watch both Potomacs.
Okay, you do that. Again, you could fast forward the first half. They fight and I just can't I cannot follow, but maybe you can watch and explain it to me.
I did watch both wife swaps that are out.
Oh yeah, okay.
Angie changing that manual toilet. Like, I have never loved her more. I couldn't do it.
I told you, did I not tell you last week how much I loved her?
I love her so much, but like, she's so brave.
She's brave, she's open, and she still had a positive attitude.
She really did. And she went makeup free on TV. Like, I'm obsessed with her.
Yeah, she said, fuck it. And then the Melissa Gorga one was just paled in comparison.
It did, but I like the Gorgas, so I was fine with it.
I don't know them very well, but I do love how attached she got to the children. I feel like I would do the same thing.
I think it's so sweet. The same thing happened with Angie, where because they both have older kids, especially Melissa, and they both were just like loving being around little kids again. And it made me feel excited to have little kids.
Yeah, I would be too. Like, that is the one part I'm jealous of. If I don't have kids, is that I won't have the littlest to play with and love on. And
yeah.
Because then, look at what happens. They get old and they just go away.
Well, you know.
It's just so fleeting. It's just so beautiful, but so fleeting. And in this case, when they were only around these kids for one day, I mean, that's as fleeting as it gets.
It sure is.
It's just like not legit because it's like I feel like on the Real Life swap, it's like a week.
Oh, they're not going to make Angie go live to a off the grid compound in Idaho for a week. Okay.
And the kids, didn't they get to go to a restaurant and they were like so excited?
And their faces when those milkshakes came out. First of all, I still look at a milkshake that way, and I have many.
Me too.
But it was very sweet to see.
They should get to do that like once a month.
I know.
Like, come on.
Come on. Also, that woman, her top knot, take it out. Take it out.
But her hair is too short to fully pull back. That's why she did it.
Don't care. Get a hairband. Grow it longer. There's no excuse for that top knot.
She can't grow her hair longer. She's like on a farm, changing a manual toilet.
Do something. Put a fucking hat on. I don't care. Like I said, there is no excuse for that top knot.
I wonder what's going to happen with those kids when they're older because they're being homeschooled now. Like they're not going to know how to like integrate with society.
They seem very polite.
Oh yeah. I loved all the kids I've seen on this show so far.
Yeah.
Except for maybe Electra. She looks like a little bitch.
Well, she's at that age. Girls are hard in their tweens.
That they are.
Anyway, it's Saturday. And you appear to have not showered yet. And it
okay,
is
put me on blast.
1:00 your time. So I'm assuming you're gonna rot today.
Yeah.
That's
Until
great.
the Dodger game, yeah. I mean, we're gonna go out. We might go to some open houses just for kicks.
Love doing that.
So I will shower before I do that. And then
What about
tomorrow is a big football game for my boyfriend. So I think we're gonna meet up with some people and watch it at a bar.
That's fun.
So, yeah. What about you?
Well, we de-Halloweened our house today.
You don't wait a fucking second.
We don't. We're gonna take out our air conditioning window units today because it's cold now.
I see that one still in there.
Well, we're gonna get
Behind
to
you.
it. We're gonna get to it. And
It's already
then
4:00 for you.
well, we also don't have anything planned for tomorrow. So
Okay.
we might just
Seems
wait.
like you've done a fair share of rotting today.
I did wake up at like 7:30 and my husband didn't get up till like 10:30. So I literally rotted and watched several episodes of Wednesday, which was really nice with my cat.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I used to do that, but now I just sleep.
You know, again, I know people don't
The
care
baby.
about this, but sleep is getting uncomfortable.
Really?
Yeah. So
Do
I
you
did
just sleep in certain positions?
Yes, I can't sleep on my back anymore. And if I sleep on my side, I can't lay on my belly. So you have to be like very kind of upright on your side.
Can you put a pillow under it?
I got a big pregnancy pillow. It just arrived today and I need to give it 48 hours to fluff. So
Okay.
help is on the way, dear.
Yay, it's getting close. It's getting time. Can't believe.
Anyway, the point is when I woke up at 7:30 and wasn't immediately back to sleep, I was just uncomfortable and just got up.
Yeah. Which is not always a bad thing. Like those quiet moments are nice at times.
Yeah, it was nice. I got to sit with my cat, finish Wednesday unbothered.
Did you drink a cup of coffee?
My 1 cup of coffee a day I had. Apple cider donut with it.
Yum.
Yeah, from Stu Leonard's. Hell yeah.
I'm jealous. Oh my God. What a vibe.
So good. So anyway, yeah, I'll probably rot some more tomorrow.
Amazing. I hope to rot at least a little bit tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for rotting with us, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Go Dodgers. Let's go Dodgers.
Sure.
By the time this drops, it'll already be decided. So there we go.
Bye.
Okay, bye.